Dave, it feels like this has been a pretty competitive camp. Jim's group likes to talk a little bit. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this year is probably the most competitive camp thus far, and that's really good for us. It shows you who you are during moments of stress or being uncomfortable. How you perform, so it's good.
How much do you feed off of that back and forth when the defense starts to get chippy, you get
I like
chippy
it.
back? How much do you feed off that?
I guess my personality, I feed off that a lot. I'd rather that than quiet, so yeah.
Do you see other guys kind of responding to it too throughout
Yeah, I
practice?
mean, of course. I mean, it goes back and forth, but that's the beauty of competition. You know what I mean? If the defense makes a play, they're going to be all rah rah, and then we watch that, we see the hype over there, then we want to take it to them. So it's good competition.
How much talking do they do out there? You're such a big target, such a physical target, and they're able to break up a pass on you or whatever. Just how much chirping do they do?
A lot, but that's welcomed. Especially during these dog days of camp. You know what I mean? You want to make it fun, so that makes it a lot of fun.
Dave, we've talked to a few of the defensive coaches who have talked about versatility, the cornerback room and the linebacker room. That's something that affects you, right? Because those are the guys that cover you. Have you noticed some of that versatility and sort of what this defense can grow?
Oh, absolutely.
Like bigger targets like you?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't want to give things away, but I'm very impressed with the versatility we have on defense.
The way Elijah Moore has really been incorporated into this offense in a variety of places they're lining him up, what type of effect does he have on you as far as opening things up for you?
That's a good question. I feel like we're still learning that. You know what I mean? Elijah is exceptional. You know what I mean? He plays very passionately. He wears his emotions on his sleeves. So yeah, I just love seeing him compete. I think you guys saw the one-on-one yesterday of to end it. You know what I mean? You live for moments like that. So I'm so hyped to see him progress, see him compete, see him have a lot of fun.
Coaches talk about every player can get a little better every day, every year. For you as a vet, I mean, is there an area of your game you want to see shine a little more this year?
Everything, man. I'm far from perfect. I feel like I can get better in all aspects. So I just work every day, to perform, to excel in every aspect.
We mentioned the top tight ends in the league. The media mentions it. They always mention Kelsey, Mark Andrews. With a full year with Deshaun Watson, do you think that you can solidify yourself as being in that?
I guess time will tell, huh? We'll see. That's it.
What is it about Elijah Moore that maybe opens things up for you? We know you talk about him opening up the offense, but for you specifically, what can he do for you?
I mean, I think it really depends on how we perform. The first preseason game that we're all playing in. That really shows. I mean, we can practice all day, but when the bullets are really flying, then you really know how things go about. So we'll say it again.
Excited to show Browns fans at Cleveland Browns Stadium what you guys are able to do.
Absolutely.
David, when you're talking about always evolving, always learning, always trying to expand the toolbox here, what are maybe one or two things that you came into this camp intent on elevating, and how do you feel about the progress you have made with those areas in those goals that you've noticed?
I think route running was something that I really wanted to better myself with. This game is a game of inches, so just being slightly open to me is not going to cut it anymore. I want to really take the next step and work on my route running.
Deshaun has shown that he has the ability to just put it right on a dime to a spot.
Lights out, man.
And he has that expectation and trust that whether it's you, Omari, Elijah, whoever, you guys are going to be there. I guess that not so much challenge, but just the attention to detail that puts on you as a player to know that you got to be where he's gonna put it, and also the confidence that you know that the ball's gonna be where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I think that just falls on chemistry. You know, something that we've been working on a lot, especially this offseason, was chemistry. So just knowing what each of us were thinking, you know, at that exact second, at that exact instinct, you know, it helps a lot. It goes a long way.
The trips to Puerto Rico and Miami, where you guys did kind of work on the chemistry. I guess, what were you guys able to do? I mean, obviously the bonding and hanging out and stuff like that, but from a football standpoint, what is it that you were really able to accomplish with him in those 2 trips when you talk about that chemistry factor?
I mean, we definitely the work. You know, I feel like we have a better understanding of how we think. You know, how each of us thinks. You know, when it comes to like tight ends, quarterbacks, tight ends, receivers, quarterbacks. Like we know what each other like we're thinking together. You know, I think that helps a lot.
David, I know you weren't. Joe was here your rookie year, Joe Thomas. So you didn't get a ton of time with him, but how cool was it to see him go into the Hall?
It was awesome, man. Just seeing him walk down that strip during the Hall of Fame games. You know, we met eye to eye. You know, quick little. You know, that's my guy. So I'm so proud of him. Happy for him. Happy for his family.
What did you learn from him in that time you had with him?
Grit, man, grit. You know, as you guys know, he hasn't missed a snap. You know, and like all those numbers, and it's just like, you know, this game's a very physical sport. You know, so like just him like pushing through whatever injury he had, whatever whatever he was feeling to push through and tally up all those plays consistently. It's not an easy task. You know, so give him all the kudos in the world because he really deserves it.
What has helped you, Lazarus? What has helped you maybe push through some of those moments where, you know, maybe things are weighing on you and not going your way? And just what has gotten you through some of those tough times?
I'd say leaning on your teammates, and this goes for all players. You know, when things are hitting the fan, when you feel like things are going too fast, you know, you got to lean on your teammates because these are your brothers in essence. You know what I mean? You're going to war with them week in and week out. You know, so I'm sure they're more than welcome to help you through any hard times or whatever. So
Appreciate it.
hey guys,
Thanks,
take care.
man. Appreciate it.